down with the idea. Hold on, brother. I'm trying to get the hook out. Let me get this hook out your fucking face. Don't go crazy on me.
TGV Outdoors says I put all my financials out there for chat. Everything. Come on, Alex.
All right, cool. We got the hook out.
FR33TH3 Robot says D to KLUL.
All right.
Webster Crowley says, trust me, you would know if you pissed Alex off.
All right, so buying a used kayak in North Carolina, first thing, check the seller's history. If they normally are selling if they're selling random shit and then selling a kayak and selling a kayak, then yeah, I would definitely say, it's worth. But some people just come online and then sell one kayak and they don't really have a history of selling kayaks, and that kind of gets me weirded out. But that could also be a good in your favor because maybe they don't know what they're doing. But first thing you want to do, schedule a meetup to actually use the kayak. That's going to be the first thing you should ever do.
Dude_gamer says celebrating for Alex would be Bojangles on the way home.
Yo, big Bojangles. Yeah, we got to put a new hook on this. The first thing you want to do, find a budget of what you want to pay in a kayak. And then secondly, try to find a day where you can take the kayak on the water with the person.
Kevin from Heaven says, hi, Alex.
What's up, Kev?
Incod_here says, are there good and bad?
Yeah, there's very good and very bads. Yeah, there's very goods and very bads. If you're looking for a particular type of kayak, I would say,
From Heaven says, I'm a big fishing fan.
Thank you. If you can, do your research on what kind of kayak you're interested in.
Away from Hobie. The TV Breaker says, I have a big rig back in Jan for 800 here in Ass.
Yeah, figure out what kind of kayak experience you want. If you want a pedal kayak, if you want a paddle kayak, if you plan on motorizing your kayak, try to figure out what's going to look like in the future, and then make your purchases on that. Because once you buy plastic, you really can't do too much additives to it if it's not allowed.
Incod_here says, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you've been asking questions. Y'all go for it.
Manston says, in search via Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, or through a kayak group like one you've got.
Yeah, kayak groups are probably going to be the best. Most kayak groups in our area will have kayak days out, so it'll be a perfect time for you to come out and try them. Queen City Kayak Bass Fishing has one mid-April.
Kevin says, I live near Iqaluit these days.
Queen City Kayak Fishing has a demo day out with Rock Outdoors pretty soon. Get Outdoors Paddle Sports in Greensboro has a I don't think they have any
says, have you accidentally your hook cut your finger though your fingers?
Yeah, many times. Yeah, there's a couple of kayak stores that are going to be doing demo days very soon because it's getting warm. So you might want to start looking at those. That way you can get out and try out some newer kayaks and see what's available on the market to kind of put you in the right mind space of how you want to be on a kayak. Because I skipped the paddle kayak phase. I never had a kayak that you had to paddle. I went straight to a pedal kayak, and within a year of that, and with a year of that, I got some ash on there, so it can't be oily.
Dude_gamer says, where's my sweet meat clip?
Oh yeah, sweet meat clip will pretty much show any type of a man in the wild screaming with a hook in his fucking inner thigh.